say. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yo, gang. Family.
Wagwan.
Hello.
Yes, welcome back. We have another special guest on the Unfiltered Exchange podcast. But before we introduce who they are, welcome back to the Unfiltered Exchange podcast. You're chilling with your boy Frankie.
And Chloe.
Chloe Money. And today with us, we've got the beautiful...
King of Jollof Rice.
Yes.
King of Jollof. Yes, I love that. I love that.
Yes.
We got Melvin in the house, people.
Yes, sir. Melvin, aka Meezy Demartian. I'm very glad to be here.
Meezy Demartian. Meezy Demartian.
That's my Instagram name.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Meezy Demartian. And that's actually my stage name as well.
Demartian.
Yeah.
I thought it was Demartian. This whole time I thought it was Demartian. Oh my god.
What is Demartian?
I don't know. I thought it was...
Well,
I'm so embarrassed.
Chloe just had a Chloe moment.
Oh my god. Well, welcome, Melvin.
Yes, we're very glad to have you here today. You're looking good, my guy.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, outfit on point, bro. A+.
Drip. That's what I gotta say.
out here making me look like a bum, bro.
I know.
Nah, you're looking sweet, man.
Yeah,
you guys are
comfy.
both looking sweet, looking comfortable. You know?
Comfy.
Yeah.
Always
But
comfy.
obviously people don't know who Melvin is, but we're gonna get to know a little bit more about you today. We're gonna have some juicy conversations as we always do, and we're gonna have a fucking great time.
Yes, sir.
Always.
Yes.
Always. Also, for your reference, the first two buttons at the top, the purple one is air horn. So if you feel like an air horn is needed, just press the purple button.
Wait, how does the air horn sound?
Press it.
That one, okay.
Yeah. So if you feel like we're having conversation and an air horn needs to be just press the purple.
Or you want to give a shout out to someone? It could be, anyone.
Anyone?
Feel free, my guy.
You can press any of those buttons.
What do they say? Mikasa Sukasa?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's the
That's
one.
it.
Yeah.
That's it. But we're going to start off to get to know you. We know a fair bit about you, but the people don't. So we're going to start off with a few facts about you. Tell us some interesting things about you, your life.
Okay.
Anything.
Before we start, we call this interrogation time. So let's get it, y'all.
Yes.
Some interesting things about me. I just choked so bad.
Nah, you're good.
Okay. Bit nervous, but some interesting things. I am a ex-athlete.
Yeah.
He's a runner. He's a trackstar.
Yeah.
Literally.
Something like that, yeah. And then another interesting thing, I'm the tallest in my family. How about that?
Yeah.
Actually, no. My little brother, actually, that's 15.
He's taller
This
than
guy
you?
just shot up and he's 6'4".
6'4".
Yeah.
Damn.
Crazy.
Oh my God.
What?
And then I was thinking I was the king. I thought that I had the crown.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I know who you're talking about.
And how tall are you?
I am 6'2", just on the dot there.
6'2".
On the dot.
Yeah.
Shit.
You
15.
Yeah.
I think we met him one time.
Yeah.
Remember at the church for my grandmother's memorial service?
Oh my
Tall
God, is that your
That's his. Yeah.
He's tall.
He's a tall kid.
Oh my
yeah.
God,
Yeah, but-
Melvin.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Hey, for all the people out there like myself that want to be tall, we don't have a chance. But we can only. I live. What is it called? Vicariously through Melvin. When he walks through the door, I'm like, damn. So that's what it feels like to be a tall nigga.
I can't believe that's your brother. That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. What else? How
else?
old are you?
Oh, how old am I? That is
old are
the
you?
question everyone always asks and everybody always wonders because they feel like I give them like different ages every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So today I'm gonna clear the air. I'm 25.
Yeah.
20. You're older than me.
Yes.
Big 2'5".
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone's older than you, babe.
I know. I'm the youngest out of it.
Why are you so surprised?
No, I don't know. I thought we were the same age. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm learning a lot about you. And how many years have I known you? 8?
Yeah, something like
Yeah, pretty much.
So I'm 25. But there's a bit of like a situation. Mm-hmm. So I'm also 23 here in Australia. So that's just how it works.
Yeah.
We don't have to go too much into detail today, if you know what I mean. But yeah, because we don't know if the FBI is watching.
Yeah.
But no. In saying that though, you're 25 years old. You're 6 foot, what, 2?
Yeah, 6'2", yeah.
Damn, just saying that makes me feel even shorter, right? But and also an important fact. I don't know if you want me to state this, but I will.
Yeah.
You're also a dad.
Oh yes. I'm
He's
a father.
a dad.
Yes.
Yeah.
I recently joined Parenthood. Yes.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Yeah,
That's
it is.
awesome.
It really
That's
is.
really good. And how's that been for you?
Honestly, being a father has been a very interesting experience because knowing myself, I never thought that I would be like a father
Yeah.
in like the next 5 or 10 years.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
I didn't really think that I was gonna have kids, to be honest, because I wasn't really like interested in that.
You're just living your best life, bro. Yeah, of course.
But so one day my girlfriend just told me that she was pregnant, and then honestly, at first I didn't believe her.
Yeah.
Because I was just shocked. I was like, what? Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
And then 9 months later, there's a beautiful baby girl. So
She's
congratulations.
Gorgeous. She is gorgeous.
We've obviously met her, and she's a very beautiful girl.
She is.
And I've seen how you are with your daughter. Man,
You're both very good parents.
Even though if you think you weren't ready or you were ready, you're doing an incredible job.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
I think that deserves a clap or an air horn.
It does.
Thank you.
Shout out to the baby, y'all.
And Mama Bear.
And Mama Bear, yes. Well, but yeah, like I was saying, I think you're doing an incredible job. I see how hard you work.
Thank you.
And I see the amount of love you have for your daughter.
Yeah.
And that's the thing with parenthood, right? I don't think anyone's ever ready for that stuff.
Yeah, nah. because I wasn't, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you've adapted though.
Oh yes. 100%. Like it was a very smooth transition because obviously I had my mom there to help
Support
as well,
you, yeah.
because I was living at home when Anaya was born until she was like 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I moved there, but with that, living with my mom really helped.
Yeah.
Because she had like a lot of knowledge.
About raising kids.
About raising kids.
Yeah.
And also being a father, like you don't really do that much.
Yeah.
Like you're just there for like moral support, emotional support, help.
When you say that though, like during the pregnancy or just in general, like when the baby's born?
Yeah, honestly, it's in general because when the baby is born, like it needs like the mother more than like it needs like their father.
That nurturing
I think
element.
there's like a statistic. It's like they spend more time with the mum because they started in her, or they started in the men, and then it goes in the mum, and then they feed like breastfeed, and like as soon as they come out, they go straight on the mum, the skin to skin thing. Yeah. So I think there is this.
There's an emotional,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's emotional attachment.
There's a statistic that they're generally more connected to the mum, and they spend more time with the mum.
That is true.
Yeah. So no, I get where you're coming from.
Yeah, there's this thing I saw. It was like obviously mums are very nurturing, and that's why I guess when babies are born, they're a lot more close to their mums.
Yeah.
But also, I think what you're doing as well, getting up in the morning, breaking your back, going to work, putting in those hours to making sure you're good, your partner's good, your kid's good. That stuff can kind of go unnoticed at times.
Yeah.
And that's a really important element and a very important factor. So that's not something to be taken lightly, because that's something that should be shined a light onto, because, as we know in 2025, there's a lot of deadbeats. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And you're a lot of things, but you're not that. So just seeing you the way you are with your daughter, you're putting the hours. I'm like, damn, like that's the inspiration there, bro. Like that's a perfect example of what it means to be a father.
Yeah.
And obviously you learn as you go.
Yeah.
But it seems like it's a beautiful journey, man.
Oh yeah, it is. And like honestly, it comes naturally as well, because you're just like adapt. For instance, like I wasn't going to work as much when I was in here. I wasn't going to work as much. I didn't really care about like
the shifts and hours.
But then after she came, like obviously, I had to pattern up.
And
go to work and do what I got to do. So
make that bread. Hustle, because there's that expectation of you're not only just working for yourself now. You know what I mean? Like you're working for this human being, you know, that's living, breathing. They're literally both combinations of you and your partner. You know, so that's a beautiful thing. If you're not motivated after that, like I don't know what would motivate people. You know what I mean? But yeah.
No, you guys are doing a really good job.
Thank you very much.
And you just threw the best birthday party for her as well.
Thank you.
We keep talking about that, by the way.
Yeah,
oh my God. It was really good.
That was really
anyway,
good.
That's where Mr. Man over here made jollof rice. And how many plates did you have?
I went for like 2-3 plates because I'm a greedy bastard, you know?
He does such a good job.
You can cook, bro.
Oh, thank you, man.
Come on, how'd that come around? You gotta let us know
how did you
about
learn
that.
how to cook like that,
Honestly, being at home with my mom and dad and my siblings, my mom would do like the majority of the cooking, but then like my dad would cook like also. But then once he cooked, like you know that like there's gonna be nothing left. So like he used to whip it up in the kitchen, right?
Yeah.
So but throughout the years, like I started cooking, but then like it wouldn't like turn out right. Yeah. So I would like throw it like all away. But then I'll just keep trying.
Trial and error?
Keep trying. And then I'll also ask my mom for advice. On like what to put in and what to not put in. Then eventually I just started to get like the hang of it.
Just experimenting.
That's so good.
Yeah.
How was that like for you? Like same, was it like similar? Yeah. Growing up
I had to learn.
Yeah.
You know, being European. And a female, you have to know how to cook, otherwise you're shunned. So, you know, same as you. Follow like what my mum would do. I just watch. Pretty much, and then you just pick it up.
Yeah, see, I tried that, and I still suck till this day.
He gave himself high cholesterol. Do you know that?
How?
Because when he moved out and lived by himself in his apartment in Essendon for a bit. And then he went for a blood test and it came back with high cholesterol.
Oh shit!
And he's never had high cholesterol ever.
Damn.
And the doctor, what'd she say?
She goes to me, "Do you put a lot of seasoning in your food?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I do. I'm African. What do you expect? We love seasoning. Like your food's supposed to taste good, you know." She goes, "Yeah, you're gonna have to cut down on that, buddy." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like, all right.
He's so lucky I wasn't at that doctor's appointment. I would have died of laughter. I reckon I would have died. But he loves Vegeta.
Oh really?
Loves
she tastes
Vegeta,
good, bro.
Like
Vegeta is good.
Vegeta is really good. But when I wasn't there cooking for him,
I've had to cut down on that because it wasn't good for my cholesterol. But since we're on the topic of cooking though, right? You'd be amazed in 2025 just the amount of people that actually don't know how to cook.
Yeah.
Like regardless if your parents showed you or not.
Yeah.
How are you going around in this world traveling, just wandering the earth? That's a basic survival skill, cooking.
Nah, it really is.
Not everyone can cook, man. It's just a thing. There's a lot of women that don't know how to cook and don't cook for the family. The husbands do it.
Yeah, Brody comes home and eats cereal. After a hard day's work, you eat cereal. Hey, each their own, but
I love cereal for dinner. It's different. Have you had cereal for dinner?
No, I haven't. I don't really like cereal like that, to be honest.
Fair enough.
I used to like it when I was younger, but
I just
kind of like
rice
fade
bubbles.
out of my...
What cereal did you eat?
I used to eat cornflakes for my favorite. And then second was NutriGrain.
Yum.
That one hits. That one hits good. That one hits good. That hits good. But
I like rice bubbles.
It's
the plain Cocoa Pops. Yeah, I had that for dinner last week.
I used to eat them as well.
wait, sorry.
One night last week, I wasn't hungry, and he cooked. He had dinner.
Yeah,
I wasn't hungry.
She's not joking.
I'm like,
she eats rice bubble for dinner.
It was 10:30, and I'm like, now I'm hungry, so I had a bowl of rice bubbles. It just, like it feels illegal because you have to have it in the morning. Yeah, but then it's like it just hits different at night.
Oh.
Yeah.
But that's the thing about being an adult, though. People say breakfast. Oh yeah, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You can have breakfast. You can have breakfast at dinner time. Who's gonna stop you?
Exactly, man.
Yeah, bro.
But NutriGrain hits different. They're like $10 for a box of NutriGrain now. I can't believe
it. And also, they don't taste the same.
No.
They
they do not taste the same.
Yeah.
You know, like when you let them sit in the milk for like ages and it tastes like, I don't know, I feel like it tastes better. The longer they sit in the milk
it's
and
like
it goes
soggy.
soft, now it tastes like shit. It tastes, I feel like I taste chemicals. I may sound
it tastes like fake, like rubberish.
Like a processed.
Yeah. There's like,
probably is.
I don't know. It's like certain protein bars. The protein tastes like rubber and chemicals. It's the same vibe in NutriGrain. I don't know what they're doing, man.
But no, that's a really good skill though, because they say food is the way to a person's heart and soul. You know.
Yeah.
There's a saying. It's like the way to someone's heart is through their mouth
or through their stomach.
Yeah, that's the one.
That too. That too.
Oh my god.
We'll take that one as well.
That's bad. That's bad.
It's alright. We know what you mean.
Yeah, I think there's a bit of dyslexia, you know? Like through the mouth, Demartian.
We know what you
bad,
mean.
Man.
But
that's really bad.
We'll just switch it up a little bit as well.
I have a question for both of you.
Okay.
How did you guys meet? Because I can tell you how I met Melvin.
Yeah, through me.
Yeah, I met you through him, and that's it.
Yeah.
Alright, so
how did you two meet?
If I can record, I think when I first met Melvin was either 2008 or 2009, one of those years.
It was probably 2008.
Yeah. So 2008, Melvin was fresh off the plane because I can't say off the boat.
Yeah.
But I had been here for like probably the last 3 years.
Didn't you come 05?
No, yeah. So no, I came 04. So no, I was actually
4 years then.
Yeah, 4 years.
2008.
And then I've explained this story to Melvin as well. I'm like, you know, I think I was in the year level above, and Melvin was the year level below, and there was a house across the road from the school where Melvin lived at the time.
Yeah.
So obviously he's living across the road from the school. Of course he's gonna come to that school, right? Because it's the closest school. So
I was always late, by the way.
Oh yeah, I could just imagine.
Yeah.
5 minutes, get ready, go to
always
school.
late. Yeah,
always late. I would be the same.
First time I meet Melvin, and I'm thinking like, he knows this. I'm thinking like, who the fuck is this scrawny looking ass kid?
Yeah, I used to look.
You're completely
different.
different.
I had a good glow up. I could say that. Yeah.
I need to see pictures.
Yeah.
One day you got to show me pictures.
I don't really have pictures, but I have like
he
three.
Doesn't either.
I have like three photos. You would look at those photos and be like, Melvin, who the hell is that?
Oh,
that does not look like
you. Okay, if you ever find them, I want to see them.
So yes, I'm thinking, who the hell is this guy? Like, he looks like an African booty scratcher. That's literally
that. That's what you really thought of it. Yo, the truth is coming out today.
And I'm like he looks scrawny and everything. Hey, I need to pat down a bit. I'm like full on just roasting your ass, right?
Yeah, man.
But
I could show you a picture of him when he was younger. You can give him shit. He's standing there in his church suit with an ice cream like this.
I was a bit of a poser.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then like he came up to me, like I went up to him, like, hey bro, like what's good? We introduced ourselves. Mind you, I think Prince as well and William, they all going to the same school.
So you guys all grew up together.
Yeah. We all grew up.
Cute.
We all grew up together.
Also, you forgot to mention that our parents knew each other very well.
Yeah, but I didn't know that though.
From,
really?
No, I didn't.
Back home.
No, like they were already mingle. Yeah.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah. So, our parents were like really good friends, but we didn't know though. This is the first time I met Melvin, you know?
Yeah.
I later on came to discover like our parents were good.
That's cute.
Yeah, so Prince William, we all like because we saw he was new to school, so and he's like African, right? It was like, oh, you're one of us, bro. Like regardless if you like it or not, you know. And then we later on come to find out that he was Liberian as well, and then we later on realized that our families, knew each other. So ever since then, it just took off.
Yeah,
like
that's so nice.
There, and ever since then we've just been friends.
Yeah.
And what? Like, how old are we now? Like, what? How many years now? Like, maybe 20.
What year did you come? 2008.
So
okay, 2018 is 10 years.
So 17 years.
Close to 20 years. Yeah. Yeah, so
he's good at maths. I had to count with my fingers.
and you know, when you've been friends with somebody for that long period of time, they're no longer your mate.
Yeah,
they're pretty much family.
Yeah.
They're family. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah,
you know, family is not necessarily has to be blood. You know, so yeah, that's how we met.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. I met you in the when Frankie came to pick me up and we all went to St Kilda Beach.
Yeah.
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 That's how I met you. There's no like in-depth story there.
Yeah.
And then you guys roasted me because I didn't know the song. Ooh.
Do we actually?
You especially were like, how did you not know that song? And then Frankie was like, come on, you don't know that song. And then from that day, when I tell you I went home and looked up that song, I know that song like the back of my hand now.
does.
Because I never want to be in that situation again.
I don't really remember that, but damn.
I do. I do. And it happened, I was at a party actually a few weeks before and it happened because they were playing Kendrick Lamar, King Kunta.
Kunta, yeah.
Everyone was singing. I'm like,
You're the odd one out.
I like this song, but I'm like, what is this song? And then my friend said, how the fuck do you not know that song? This is a good song. Everyone knows it. And I went home and I learned that. And then it happened again with you.
Damn.
And I'm like,
Now she knows all the songs.
I know all the songs now, but it was like, fuck.
Yeah.
This is bad. So that's how I met Melvin. We went to St Kilda Beach together.
Yeah.
But yeah,
and that's it.
And then tell us a bit because also, you know, like you were also a track star, right? He's a runner, he's a track star. How was that experience all like, you know?
Yeah, so running came about in primary school because I left Thomastown where we were all at in like year 3, and then I moved to Melton.
Oh.
Yeah. And then I went to primary school there to Melton West, and then I was just running and I was fast. And I made it to like regionals, then I'll make it to state. Actually,
just smoking people.
Yeah.
Literally.
But like, there's actually a funny story. The first 2 times I made it to state because I was still kind of fresh, and my parents were still like they didn't know how like all like
things worked.
Yeah.
So the 2 times I made it to state, first I didn't actually go.
Yeah,
I didn't go because
you didn't know what it was about.
I didn't know what it's about, where it was at, and my parents didn't know either.
Yeah,
to be honest. So I didn't go for like the first 2 times, and then the 3rd time I think I was in like year 5, and I made it to state, and that's when the school actually took me.
Yeah. Because it's like serious.
Yeah.
You're getting
You're a valuable asset to
You
them.
literally are putting the school on the map.
Yeah, so then I started winning at state, and then I was making it to nationals, but then I wasn't going to nationals either because it was so far. And obviously,
where was nationals?
What was that?
Where was the nationals?
It was either in Sydney, Perth.
Oh, it's just like
Yeah. But before you know this kid Gao now that everyone's talking about, that the Sudanese kid that's breaking all the
that kid is fast,
but
man.
before that, Melvin was blowing up too.
Who's faster, you or him?
Oh, that kid is built
He's
different.
fast.
He's fast. Yeah. He's just like the way he's built, like he is made for running.
Yeah, his body. But you had a similar structure as well.
Yeah,
similar build.
Yes,
sort of. Yeah,
I did, but but I don't know with him. He's built more like Usain Bolt.
Yeah.
Him and Usain have like
similar.
Same build.
How old is this kid?
He's 17.
Oh.
And he's like the fastest kid in the world. He broke Usain Bolt's record
at his age, at the age of 17.
Yeah.
So he's like a prodigy. He's probably like, you know, if he stays on track, stay focused, don't get distracted by the bunda and everything. You'll end up, you know, hopefully at the Olympics.
Wow.
So that was
He was at nationals. Nationals?
Sorry.
You said nationals?
Yeah. So,
Sorry.
So I didn't go to nationals for the first few times as well.
Yeah.
And then, because I was making it to stay in primary school.
Yeah.
When I was leaving primary school, I was gonna go to a school in Melton, but then I got a scholarship from a sports school in Maribyrnong, which is Maribyrnong Sports Academy.
Yeah.
So I did year 7 to year 9 there.
Yeah.
And I was just doing sport there, making it to state and nationals, and I was winning. I remember I got an Australian record for my age in the was it the long jump?
Damn, you did long jump
Bro,
as
I used
well.
to do everything, man.
Damn,
Long jump.
Damn, bro.
I used to do that athletics because you jump in the sand pit.
Yeah.
That's why I did it.
Long
I think
jump.
Shit, Melvin.
I think it was the under 16 or under 16 record. I
Damn.
got that, and then from year 9 to year 12, I got another scholarship to like an even better school, which was Wesley College, which was in the city.
That's the purple one.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
that's
They're loaded by the way.
Yeah.
They are posh as hell, man.
Is that the one in St Kilda?
Yeah.
Paran?
Around
Yeah,
there.
Yeah,
But
I know what you're talking about.
they have 3 campuses. There's one in Paran, one in Glen Waverley, and there's one in Elston.
Damn, all the rich.
Oh, so far. Yeah.
Damn, shit.
So you're going from Melton to there.
Yeah.
What the
Damn.
hell?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. And also another cool thing about that was I got 100% scholarship to that school, and that was the second time in the history that they're giving like 100% scholarship.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so I felt pretty special back then.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Oh my god.
That's crazy, man.
yeah. So I went to that school, but that school was more education based.
Yeah.
So they'll put education first instead of sport.
They
Instead of
prioritize
sport.
that.
But then my first high school they'll put sport ahead of education.
Because Maribyrnong's a sports
yeah.
academy or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what they're
That
known for.
school's huge. They've got like
Yeah.
tennis courts, basketball.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I went to that school. I did year 10 to year 12 there.
Yeah.
And in year 12, at the end of year 12, I made the national team
For Australia?
for Australia. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made the
Repping
national-
that green and gold, yo.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
for the 1 and 200 meters.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was
You know what
that was pretty gangster.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
chill. You know what they say? Gold looks good on black. So
Yeah, man. Yeah, I was shining in
you're
that,
smoking it. And then I remember, I think it was one of the AFL grand finals.
Oh yes,
can't leave that
about
out.
that. Yeah, so because I was doing pretty good in the athletics.
Yeah.
AFL was doing like a Gatorade sponsored thing where athletes get
Every year they do the sprint.
young athletes get to race like the AFL players.
He smoked all of them.
And yeah, there was like a whole process like to make it to like the MCG, because I was racing people that I raced in like a normal race. So I won that, and then the kid from Sydney won it as well. So then it was me and him.
Pretty much you guys. Yeah,
Me and him versus like 10 AFL players. And yeah, me and him, we gassed them.
It was this
Oh my
close.
God.
Yeah.
It was this close.
And then we both dipped at the line, but he just got me that much.
But it was such a close
Yeah,
race.
but it was so shit because you know why? Because he came first, but that much he got I think $2,000 and like a year supply of Gatorade. I got
Shit.
fuck all.
You got nothing.
Shit.
That was
You came
crazy.
second
Yeah.
and they got
And
nothing.
it was
Nah,
like
that's bullshit.
neck to neck as well.
Yeah, I
Nah.
was like, damn.
You know, I can tell
I would be
that
so cut.
it's still eating you up till this day. You know? Run it back.
I'm
That
salty
down
about it, bro.
Nah, I don't blame you.
Melvin wants to run it back.
And how old were you when you did that?
Like 16?
Yeah, you're under 18. You're a kid. So they should have given a kid something.
Yeah.
That's upsetting.
But still, hey, look on the bright side.
Yeah,
You've got
it was pretty cool to run it like in front of like that much
100,000
Yeah.
people, bro. You know,
Oh my God, go you.
Who gets to say, "Oh yeah, I ran in front of 100,000 people at the MCG"? It's very rare.
Yeah, nah, it's
you did that
Yeah,
shit, bro.
Yeah. That's,
So regardless, win or lose, that's something to be very proud of. You know, that's a
thank
big
you.
achievement.
you know when you do that, did you ever fall on your face?
Nah, because you don't do it too much, you know,
okay.
because you don't want to fall.
Yeah, nah, fair enough.
It's just a little.
Close the
I don't know. Every time I see it, I've seen races, they do it, and I'm like, fuck. Like I get scared for them. I feel like if that was me,
to get a slight edge. Yeah,
I'd fall on my head.
Yeah. No, that's crazy. That's crazy. But
Well, at least we know out of all of us.
Actually, because the reason why they do that is because if your nose crosses like the line first, that counts as you winning.
You
so,
win.
yeah. I've seen some close calls as
Yeah.
well. I've seen sometimes even people literally like trip over or they
Yeah.
dive.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, I know you want to win, but come on, it
There
ain't
was
worth
a
your life.
runner recently, and her nails went over the line.
And she won.
Her
she
nails
won.
were
Yo.
Me, see if I ran, I'd be good. I'd be fine.
There you
I'd
go.
be like this. I wouldn't dip forward. I'd just go like that.
That's why Shakara Richardson. That's her advantage.
yeah,
'cause
yeah.
She runs with long nails.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that girl's quick though.
She's quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her and this Canadian guy Andre
DeGrasse. Yeah.
Degrassi.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Quick.
guy's quick too, man.
He's got
At
an
least we
engine
know
on
who
him.
the quickest one out of us three is.
Yeah, it definitely ain't me or you. But but hey, if I see you running, bro, I'm not asking any questions. I'm running too, because you know that's the thing among black people.
What?
If one black person starts running, you don't ask questions why they're running. You
run.
just start running.
Okay.
So if you see
Okay, so if I'm ever in a situation
and you see a group of us running,
I'll
just
just
start
start
running.
running.
just
I'm
run.
not gonna ask.
Yeah, don't ask questions.
Okay.
But I think we've got you summed it up pretty nicely though. Like, bro, you're smoking people, you know.
Yeah, I was for a bit, and then I got injured. It was actually at training.
Yeah.
I was training and we're doing our vertical jumps, and it was like a brick wall. So you put your hand in the chalk and you would jump up, touch the brick wall just to see the power in like your legs.
Yeah.
And that. So I did it the first 2 times and it was pretty good. And then the third time I did it, and then because it was a brick wall, there was like a little wooden like ledge, like running like all the way like around it.
Yeah.
And then when I landed, I heard like a snap, like in my heel.
Oh.
It's crazy.
And like I could walk, so I walked to like the chair, and then I sat down, and then after I sat down, I couldn't walk for like a good month.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Yeah, it was pretty full on.
Shit.
Injuries will do that to you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
crazy.
yeah.
I ended up fracturing my heel.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's hard for you to ever be the same again.
Your
once
heel, like that's the most like important part of your foot, or one of them. But
Yeah,
But-
so
shit.
But you know, as like runners, when you look at runners, right, they actually don't have a lot of muscle tissue.
Yeah.
Because like you look at the marathon runners, you look at the sprinters. Some of the sprinters, because they do strength and conditioning, but especially the marathon runners, they have like very little body fat. So if they have an injury, a cartilage and stuff like that, like, you know, it can
proper hurt yourself.
proper, yeah. Like I've had 2 recos, right? For people that don't know this,
Oh, really?
I've had 2 ACL reconstructions from playing soccer. So like I know what that shit's like, because you're never the same again once you do an injury that's really like bad. You can try and work your way back, but
it's just not the same.
it's not
So
the
you're
same.
both like products of the injury system.
Yeah.
But the
over
thing
here.
is, if you're gonna play sports, especially competitively or do athletics, it's one of those things you know, like it happens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Unless you're in an institution where they can look after you if you get injured, you're gonna have to like try and take care of that shit yourself.
Yeah.
You know? So, but regardless of that or not, it's still a very good experience.
Yeah.
Maybe
It was.
Anaya's gonna take after you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Well, I hope she wants to. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure she'll have that little like Speedy Gonzalez
The genetics.
genetic in her somewhere.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Mum, she's anything like her birthday. She'll be fine.
Yeah. But we're going to go a bit off track, right? So at the moment, there's this thing trending, okay? We're going to just shit talk about it a little bit.
Oh yeah.
So I've been seeing all over my feed. I don't know why you people are like this, but we love it. The internet is always undefeated, yeah?
Yeah.
100 men versus 1 gorilla. Who is going to win and why and how?
Okay. Do I put on the African accent too? Or?
You don't have to, bro. I was just doing it for the
I'm not. I'm gonna speak normally, not me.
I got you. With that, bro, honestly, I think the gorilla is gonna kick ass, bro. I think the gorilla is gonna kick ass, and I'll tell you why I think about this. Because
Silverback gorilla, by the way, people.
think about it, yeah, 100 men circling around the gorilla, yeah. The first guy is gonna get absolutely ripped apart. And tell me what sane person is gonna stand there and watch that shit and be like, let's go.
My turn.
Yeah. My nigga, if I saw that, I'll be like, hey, yo, gorilla, You take it all.
Peace.
Yeah, peace out, my brother.
I ain't got no war with you, but
Yeah,
I ain't got
bro.
no beef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What do you think?
Well, I saw one today actually at work, and it was 100 Mike Tyson versus one group. And I didn't even watch it. I'm like, nah, he's gonna lose. Like,
What are you
Yeah.
talking? You bite the ear off.
100 Mike Tysons.
Yeah, it might go straight for the ear.
You know what I just think? Like, I think 100 Frankies, or like 100 Melvins versus one gorilla. I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's why I just think like it's an animal. Like
Yeah.
animals are psychotic. Like when
Yeah.
they turn, whereas like you are Melvin, you
Yeah.
are Frankie, you are the same person who just wants to fight. Whereas that thing, as soon as he's fight,
Yeah.
It doesn't
we have,
care.
it goes,
we have reason and logic. They don't.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's our weakness, our downfall, reasoning and logic.
it
Yeah.
starts smashing its chest, and then we're all fucked.
But also, I get what you mean. If you see someone's head getting ripped apart,
And then probably
Yeah.
eaten. You don't know what he's gonna do.
Yeah, bro. Like, nah, bro.
Nah.
you know what they say. There's this thing about trauma. Once you see trauma, if you've never experienced it in your life, you don't know how you're gonna react.
Yeah.
So imagine you've never seen somebody get decapitated. You've never seen the arms, limbs, guts everywhere. How do you think you're gonna react to that?
Realistically, what would it do though? Like if like,
Oh, yeah.
do you reckon it would grab you?
Yeah.
Or, like,
I've been watching all like the videos about it, and people are actually bringing up like facts. And apparently, like a gorilla is like 10 to like 15 times stronger than like
An average human being.
like an average human being. Like, imagine that. That's like
100 people's
Yeah.
nothing then.
yeah.
Yeah, nah.
Because we're fragile compared to them. They can snap our bones like
bro.
just like they could crush us, bro. Like
But if we're
Literally.
standing there, right, would it, what, like, you know, like, if it, how to explain it? Like, it's like a human, like, pretty much,
Yeah,
like, human
yeah.
form, like, two
Just
arms, two
jack
legs,
this-
just huge, yeah? Huge. Like, would it grab you and, like, eat you, or would it grab you and rip you and throw, like,
It would
what
just
rip you.
what
Yeah, yeah. It would
do?
just grab you and just do
Yeah,
something.
okay.
Yeah, it would just.
It'll just do whatever.
it'll throw you, it'll rip you, it will stomp you,
Because
it'll
it's like, you know, like a snake, if it goes up to you, it'll
strangle
constrict
you.
Yeah,
and then-
yeah.
Like, you know that. But it's like a gorilla. Like, what the hell?
Babe, this
It
is
probably just hook
Would
you.
just,
and you're
yeah, I just
done.
feel like it would punch or
Yeah.
something.
but
Like,
practically this is almost a human being. We're
That's
not,
what I mean,
We're not
like-
talking about a snake that's got one move,
yeah, but
which
that's
is
what I mean. Like, there's animals have their specific things that they
Yeah.
do.
Nah.
Whereas, like, it looks like a hairy human.
Bro,
Like,
we won't even get that far. The moment the gorilla
I
stands
don't
up,
know.
looks at me and beats his chest like this, like, "Hey, bro,
Hey, I have a fact.
I don't want no smoke.
Yeah.
We
You know,
good, we
gorillas,
good.
they don't bash their chest with a closed fist. They smack it.
Yeah.
yeah,
This whole time, I thought they go like,
this thing it's gonna slap.
yeah. Oh,
It's gonna,
God.
it's gonna kiss. you
Oh, like that monk.
Yeah.
the slapping competition is gonna.
Yeah.
Your head's gonna be
Oh, God.
fucking.
Fucking,
That's crazy.
Look, they are like amazing creatures though. Like
yeah.
I'll give them that. Like that's
Yeah.
insane. Like
Yeah.
how they are.
But
You know, apparently they're not actually aggressive. Like, apparently chimpanzees, they're way
worse.
more like
Yeah,
aggressive
they'll
than.
rip your
There was
face
a
off.
lady.
Yeah.
She's in America. If you have a strong stomach,
Oh yeah, no.
there's a video.
Yeah.
They interviewed her. She had.
she's got no face.
I don't know if it was a pet or she
it
was
was
like
a pet. It was a pet. She raised it.
ripped her face off.
Oh shit.
She's like
Yeah.
disfigured for the rest of her life.
That's fuck.
And she did an interview with Oprah. Like that's how big it was.
Damn.
Yeah.
And like she had, I think it was her. She had the
Yeah, it
monkey
was her.
forever. Like she brought it up.
She
and
raised
one day,
it. One day it went nuts.
Yeah.
And it just ripped her face off. No, so what happened was there was somebody looking after it. So it was a lady that was left to look after the sheep.
Oh,
Yeah, it was like a carer. And
Yeah.
then one day the monkey just went psychotic
Yeah.
and just
poor thing. Now
So
she wears she wears a
chimpanzees are-
veil and everything.
yeah, it's
now
cool.
she's
Damn.
not
But
good.
if we're talking about animals, right? Just quickly, then we'll come back to the scenarios. There was this guy in New York City, right? He was keeping a tiger in his apartment.
A tiger. How do you keep a tiger in the apartment, man?
Joe Rogan actually spoke about this on his
Damn.
on his podcast, right? He had a full on tiger in. He was like looking after this thing.
Was it like a big apartment?
No,
like,
it was a tiny apartment, bro. Like
what?
What if it smashed through the window one day and you
He-
see this fucking tiger
No.
Like, no, I'm just wondering, where, did it go to the toilet?
Shit.
Like,
I'm gonna add the photos, so we'll add in photos so
Yeah, I'll
people
add
can
in
see.
photos.
But like when they went to get the tiger, the firefighters were going through like from the window, and as they got to the window, all you see is this tiger. I think it was a Siberian tiger.
Fuck?
Just looking at him. Like, bro, where did you even get this tiger
But
from?
it's like a cat. If you bring up a cat from little, they obey you. But then, like, they turn, obviously.
yeah.
But the difference is the cats don't see you as dinner until you drop dead on the floor, you know?
Yeah, cats eat you.
Wait, what?
If we die, touch wood,
Yeah.
right? And Dre's inside, our cat, Dre, if we all on the floor, do you think he'll cry and try and get help? No, he'll start eating us. Whereas a dog will sit there and lay with you and cry and try and get help. The cats eat you.
Oh, yo, this is news to me.
Yeah, so that tiger
Yum, yum.
would have eaten him.
Num
full
num.
on.
Yeah,
I
literally.
Them motherfuckers were evil, bro.
Yeah, especially our one. You've met our cat.
Yeah, I can't.
Psycho.
He doesn't like anybody. But there was one scenario I seen a lot of people say though, right? And this is one of the things where I say, okay, maybe the humans have a chance, right? If they're
With the gorilla?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
If they all rush the gorilla all at once, like
That thing's just going to stand there and be like,
I think the humans can win, but they have to be like have you seen the movie 300? The 300 Spartans?
Everyone's gonna be with it.
Yeah,
as in like with like the thing.
Yeah,
like the sword.
Sparta. You gotta be that kind of mentality. Like you ain't backing out no matter what. Like we gonna take losses. Yeah,
maybe with like some medieval like
no weapons.
weapons.
No weapons. It's just
you know, like the ball
bare
on the
hands.
chain.
no weapons. Bare hands, like bare knuckle. Like you gonna get this. We're gonna get this bread.
Maybe like caveman days. It might have worked.
Yeah. I reckon the caveman will be able to handle him.
Yeah, they seemed like really strong.
Yeah.
Like
Back then,
people are strong nowadays, but like they look like
nah.
you know.
People. The thing with people is that they have fear in their hearts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we're so comfortable to like look around us. We got our nice lights and everything, and there's nothing wrong with that. But we're so comfortable to the point where we're not revealed to trauma like people of caveman periods and back in the day used to be.
Yeah.
You know, they were used to trauma.
True,
So
like they would kill food, like the
Yeah,
animals
yeah.
and eat it.
and they had fear, but they had no option. That's survival. Now you don't have to enlist into the army. You don't have to experience any sort of trauma. You can keep away from that.
Yeah.
So we're not built like that back in the day.
Yeah.
But once you see something traumatic, that shit will do something different to you. You know. But I just thought we would talk about it because everyone's giving their piece of pie.
But you know what? Do you remember Harambe, the one that they killed?
Yeah.
Poor thing.
Poor thing.
Yeah,
That
I don't
kid-
know
was
why I
pretty
just
sad.
thought of that now. Harambe, that baby that dropped in there. What if he just grabbed the baby and just went?
Yeah.
But have they not seen King Kong the movie?
Was it the one that hangs off the building?
Yeah, with the planes and shit flying. Like, bro, and you want to mess with that? Like, come on, man. Get out of here with that bullshit.
I don't know. Maybe it's like someone actually needs to test it.
Yeah, who's going to risk their
I
life?
reckon some cooked person. I reckon in America because all that
reckon-
stuff happens.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
reckon Mr. Beast has the money to pay some
So enlist
some
some people.
psychotic people
Yeah,
to do it. Yeah.
You know what? It should be like the inmates. You survive this, you get your
You get
yeah.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon someone in America will do it. They always do like experiments like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
I reckon, and then they'll work it out. Yeah, someone needs to like make point.
Nah.
Prove this point. Who's gonna win?
My last point I'm gonna make, right? I just think they need to send if we all chance of for like to save humanity, right? This child 100 gorilla, like the humans have to win, or humanity's doomed, right? All you gotta send islanders. I'm telling you. They have warrior mentality. They don't have any fear. Yeah. They're built different. And you don't want to, bro, if you get headbutted by an islander, forget it. You know when people say, oh, black people are strong. Yeah, cool and all, but I'm not going to fight an islander. I'm not going to fight a Samoan. They have the strongest mentality. Oh, yeah. That's our only chance to win. Yeah. So if you're an islander, if you do the 100 gorilla versus... 100 men versus one gorilla. You guys are winning, yo. You're our best hope to save humanity.
That's
there
a
you
good
go.
point, bro.
Yeah, just thought I'd put that.
Maybe
in
we
there.
should all go to the zoo one day just to like see it
and
just
taunt
like
him.
And just
look at it in the eye and just be like,
Nah,
maybe one day.
nah, bro. You get out the phone and show him the phone. Like, hey, bro, you see, this is, bro.
You're going viral.
Bro,
They don't
this
even
is-
know.
This is what these guys are saying about you, man. They calling you a bitch in the streets, bro. Like, you really gonna take us?
And then what?
You gonna take us?
You'd be like, yeah.
Yeah, man. That's what they
You're
say.
gonna aggravate it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but you gotta be like, see, bro. But I'm on your side, man. I've been advocating for you. I've been defending your
Oh my
ass.
God.
You know, you and me, bro. We on the same team.
And I will show him this video about earlier when you were saying,
Yeah.
nah, we got you.
Yeah.
I'm a
Yeah.
snitch, bro.
You gonna do a 6'9"?
I'm gonna put a 6 down on you, bro.
So next, thank you for your input on that.
No worries. I talk too
Hopefully,
much.
maybe if they bring it to Australia, you guys can do it.
Yeah, I'm out.
Oh yeah,
I'm good.
I already declined.
You declined the offer.
Yeah,
Okay. Fair enough. What if it was for like 3 mil?
If it was for 100 mil.
100 mil?
100 mil, I'd do it.
Shit,
Okay.
Because I know my family, my generations is set
Yeah,
for life.
set, yeah.
Literally.
Okay. All right. So if that's the prize money, we'll give you a call.
All right, done.
We'll call.
Let me
You
know.
got this on recording, yo.
Yeah.
Hey, deep that.
But
Deep that.
we're gonna do our next segment, which we've been doing with our guests so
A
far.
couple of guests we've
and
had, yeah.
It's been good. Conversation's been good.
Okay.
So it's. Have you heard of Am I the Asshole?
No.
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 Okay, so pretty much there's a scenario, right? So we found it online. Someone's put it on Reddit. I think that's where I found it.
Yeah.
And they've got a scenario and they want to know if they are the asshole in the
Okay.
scenario or if
Yep.
the person they're talking about is an asshole.
Or they're
Okay.
the person they're talking about is overreacting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you
So
gotta-
we'll read you the scenario. You give us your thoughts on the scenario and at
Well-
the end you're gonna tell us if you think they're an asshole or not.
Okay. Sweet.
Okay. Cool. So
Let's get it.
do you want me to read it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because your
okay.
reading's a lot better than mine.
Yeah. All right, cool. So I, 28 male, have been dating Jenna, 26 female, for about a year. Things were great, but lately she's been distant, less affectionate, always busy, and her phone is always suddenly face down or on silent. She even replaced our photo on her lock screen to a generic picture. Last Saturday, she told me she was having a girls' night at her friend Julia's place. No big deal. But at 2 a.m., I couldn't sleep and checked her location. We've had each other on Find My Friends for a while. She wasn't at Julia's, but she was at a downtown rooftop bar.
Okay.
She wasn't at Julia's. I texted her saying, still at Julia's, ? And then there was no reply. After 15 minutes of silence, I drove to the bar. There she was, sitting with some guy, laughing, leaning in close. His hand was brushing against hers, no girls around. I walked up and said, didn't know Julia's place had bottle service. She was shocked. Said the guy was her co-worker and the girls were somewhere around.
It's not looking
Next
good.
day, she flipped out and said I invaded her privacy and embarrassed her.
Gaslighting.
Okay. Yeah. That's
Claimed
bad.
nothing shady was going on and that I clearly don't trust her. Okay, friends are split. Some say I followed my instincts. Others say I overreacted. Am I the asshole on confronting her when it looked like she was lying, or did I overreact and make it worse?
What do you think, my guy?
Is he the asshole?
Honestly, I think, is it Julia?
Julia.
Julia
No,
Gooley.
Julia's the mate. Jenna? Hold on.
Jenna.
Honestly, I think Jenna is the asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been dating Jenna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Jenna is the asshole in this situation because she was just being too.
She's
A little bit
trifling.
too-
She's
yeah.
trifling, bruv.
Yeah.
She's lying.
There's no honesty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
As Castillo would say, it's not looking good.
it's not looking good, bruv.
It's not looking good, bruv. But
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, if you've been together with your partner for so long, but obviously she's hiding something.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
But
Yeah, that's sticky.
It's a sticky one, sticky situation.
Yeah.
But you got to follow your instincts as a
Yeah.
human being because
Yeah.
you get gut feelings sometimes. But for me, the red flag came from the name Jenna.
Why?
Why?
She
Yeah.
sounds like a red.
Do you know someone named Jenna
No,
that
but
you
it's
don't
just,
like? Or?
but no, I just didn't like the name. I didn't like the name the moment I heard it. I was like, yeah, nah, red flag.
I like that name, Jenna. It's like Jennifer. I like it. I like the J for a female. Anyway, see, Jua.
Hey.
See, J.
The J ain't the problem, it's the name.
I like J names for females,
Yeah.
so I do like her name. But anyway, why are you so pressed with her name?
No, I'm just
What the
saying.
hell?
The moment I heard the name, I was like, yeah, no, off to a good start. I just didn't like the name, yo. I'm sorry, I didn't
Okay.
like the name.
Fair enough.
But yeah,
I think she's an asshole.
Yeah.
yeah. But what would you do in that situation though? Like, let's say you're not Melvin, right? Let's say you're this guy.
Yeah.
You know, he's obviously approached her, and now she turns around, flips the switch, and be like, oh, you know, why are you
Yeah.
investigating me and shit like that? What would you do?
Honestly, I would tell her how I felt about the situation and explain my part of it. And if she doesn't agree with me, like that's okay. But I'm not gonna stay with her. You know.
You're gonna take that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Fuck that.
Nah.
Sorry, I'm answering for you.
Damn.
I'm answering for you. Sorry.
Yeah. Because when things like that happen, I feel like if you don't set your boundaries,
Yeah.
you're asking to get walked all over.
Yeah.
It's like, how many things can you let slide before you actually put your foot down and be like, no, these are my boundaries. You lied to me for one.
Yeah.
You went behind my back. You did this. So now how can I trust you? How can I take your word for it?
Yeah.
Because if you've done this, who knows what else you've fucking done behind my back.
Yeah, man.
You know, so
She even changed her wallpaper. Like that's
Yeah.
a step that I don't think like. I think that's a bit like
Yeah.
overkill. So it's like she had that planned out.
Yeah.
If you're gonna change your wallpaper,
yeah. But then again, you know, it's a domino effect, or like it gets you wondering like, okay, she's done this, but is this the first time? You know, has there been other times?
where she said she's at the girls and he's just like believed her and didn't check the location. I don't know. I think
Yes.
she's an asshole.
Yeah. I think Jenna's an asshole too.
Yeah.
Jenna, get your shit together, girl.
Not good enough, mate.
Yes.
Not good
Get your
enough.
shit together.
So yeah, that's our Am I the Asshole?
That's your very first Am I the Arsehole?
That's
So,
your very first Am I the Asshole?
so now when you come across it, you're like, oh shit, I did that. I did that shit.
yeah.
I did that shit.
That people put it as AITA. Am I the asshole? Like
Okay.
abbreviated.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I used to see it all the time, and I'm like, what the fuck is AITA? AITA or whatever.
You're not supposed to pronounce
Yeah,
the
because
ways.
I was reading it and I'm like, is this like a business or something? And then I realized. But anyway, thank you for joining in.
Thank you for
So
participating.
we want to
That's okay.
discuss music because that's you.
Yeah.
You're a rapper. Like you have amazing talent.
Oh yeah.
Tell us a bit about
So
that.
we want to
Yeah.
know what kind of like got you into music. Like, do you have an inspiration?
Yeah. Well,
Anyone that you look up to?
growing up, I was a big Michael Jackson fan.
Ah, there you go. He's
Yeah.
over here somewhere.
The GOAT.
Where is he? MJ's on the shelf somewhere. There he is. Yeah, little MJ. There you go.
Yeah, no, I was a very big Michael Jackson fan, even though I couldn't dance like him. I was, yeah, I really loved his music.
Yeah.
And also in school, I would write poems and all that, and I would do it in front of the class.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Melvin.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, so I would perform for like the class and that, and yeah, and then it was just a hobby
Yeah.
to start off with, and then one day, actually no, sorry, I forgot to include a very crucial part. Me and my friend Jara, because we used to run together. We started just freestyling in like the car,
Yeah.
like on the way home after training and that.
Just for fun.
Yeah. Just for fun, and then yeah, we just really got into it, and we'll start recording on like our phones and that.
Yeah.
And then Jara's older brother had a friend who had a studio,
Yeah.
which was in Wyndhamville at the time.
Yeah. West Side.
Yeah, West Side. Yeah, so we went to his studio, and it just went on from there. Yeah.
Oh, there
Nice.
you go.
So yeah, that's how I got into music. Yeah.
Yeah. You guys
love
have
it.
a couple of songs together or something?
Yeah. We have like 3 songs dropped together.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Jara. But I have one song dropped, just a single.
Yeah.
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 Hey, we're gonna.
And we'll link the Spotify. It's on Spotify, yeah?
Yeah.
I was
we'll
gonna
put the
say,
link in the bio, in the
we'll
caption.
do.
It's actually
We'll
pretty
put it
good.
in.
You know my favorite one?
Put it in the caption.
Bad
Girls
girls
says
says
you
you
want
want
me.
me.
I love that song. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
song
that
goes.
song goes hard.
that was the very first song that we recorded in the studio. Actually,
Oh.
the very first song. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah,
That's
that
it.
song goes hard. That's
Yeah.
good.
That's a banger.
We learnt that song. I learnt that song too, just in case. Oh, it's a good song.
Pretty good, pretty good. Put your body on me with your pretty face. Come through if you want to.
Oh, it's a good song. We're gonna
That's a
put the
jam.
link in the caption
Yeah.
for their Spotify, so you guys can listen to
Go
it.
check it out. Support a brother. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
But,
that song's good.
yeah, but what's the like? Because anything, obviously, you have a passion for that you do. You know, there are challenges of and there are good moments
Yeah.
that come from it.
Yeah.
From just the couple of songs and things that like that you guys have made together. What was your takeaway from it? It can be the good, the bad.
The bad was finding out that I was very stiff on stage.
What do you mean?
Like I was stiff. Like obviously, yeah. Like
Nervous?
I used to dance back in the day. Like turn up.
You used
Yeah.
to, as in like at parties.
Yeah,
I thought you
yeah.
went like dance classes for a second.
Oh no! I didn't go that far.
We used to hit the.
Yeah, but I don't know. As I grew older, I just stopped moving the way I did as I was younger. So I became like a bit stiff.
Yeah.
Your back started to give out.
Yeah. Because
Fair enough.
yeah, because we performed at like a couple of shows.
I remember there was that. Sorry, not to cut you off. There was that really one big one that you guys did. Remember?
Yeah, and that one was actually recently. It was probably like 3 weeks to a month ago. We opened up for Victoni, which is the guy that sings
Afrobeat.
No way.
Soweto. Yeah. We
There you
opened
go.
up for him, which was
Oh
pretty
my
cool.
God.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
That is so good.
Yeah.
Damn, my guy.
Fuck, I would have bought a ticket just to see you guys.
Yeah, how are we hearing about this now?
Why did you not tell us?
I have a funny story about
Okay.
that.
You're in
we
trouble.
didn't find out that we were performing until 2 days before.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because the guy organizing it, he was just really like,
Unorganized.
yeah, he was just really
Fair enough.
unorganized. And then
Okay,
he
we're not
asked
blaming
us,
you.
Yeah.
It's
Fair
not
enough.
your fault.
And honestly, we weren't gonna do it at first, but then this guy was really like, he really needed someone to like perform. So we're like, yeah, man.
Was it like a low key concert? Like it wasn't at like Rod Laver Arena or something?
No, it was
like,
where's that place?
Melbourne Pavilion or
It's the one in Melbourne, North Melbourne, where they host like a couple of rhythm events.
it's the Pavilion? It's like
is
in
it like,
Flemington.
it looks like a factory, but it's
Yeah,
it's,
and it's next to the station. It's
we
this,
went to that Jamaican thing.
as soon as you get
there.
over the bridge.
It's in Kensington.
Yes, it's in Kensington. The one day or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's good, that venue.
Yeah.
There's like
that's the one.
graffiti
Yep.
yeah.
So it was there, and the crowd was probably like 200 people, which was
Fuck, that's good.
which was pretty big.
Especially in a
Good
venue
on
like
you
that,
guys.
you would get like it would
Yeah.
look packed. Like,
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
we went to a Jamaican festival thing. I don't know what it was, and we had like the
They had jerk chicken and
I don't know.
burgers
We
and
had like
stuff.
chicken. There was a DJ,
Yeah.
and like, but half of it was closed off. The back half.
Oh, why?
Like where the toilets were at the back end. I don't know.
Oh.
We're only at the front, but yeah, that's a good venue.
Yeah.
Was the whole venue
Yeah,
packed out?
it was packed. I have a video. I can show you guys after. But
Yeah.
Say less.
Yeah.
That would have
Oh
been
my
a
God.
surreal moment for you, though.
That was pretty cool. Yeah.
But why do you say like? Were you nervous on stage? Like, you,
Like honestly, because we didn't really have time to prepare for it,
yeah,
and because it was on a Friday night, it was after work as well. Yeah, so
bro's tired.
yeah, Berg was tired, Berg was rushing,
Yeah.
all that. But yeah,
You still
like,
did your thing.
Yeah. So we still did our thing, and like afterwards, like I felt pretty good about it.
Yeah,
That's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should. You should.
You
Bro.
should. You should be proud.
It's not
Yeah.
every day that you get to perform or open up for an Afrobeat artist,
Yeah.
especially.
Did you guys meet him?
No, we did not
Oh.
stay because we just because there was like a whole situation with letting our third third member in.
Oh, okay.
Because he's not really on like the vocals like that.
Fair enough.
So then they were being like a bit iffy. So we got like a bit annoyed.
And just like
yeah. I mean like we still got him inside for free, but it was just like
a whole you don't want to put up with that.
Yeah, too much.
Yeah, so as soon as we performed, we dipped.
Yeah, that's like celebrity shit.
Yeah.
They sing and they're like no pictures and they run into the van and they're off. That's like Michael Jackson.
But that's another thing to add into the archives and the story and stuff like that, because I'm a strong believer that life ain't about all the money or materialistic shit you have. It's about the memories you make,
Yeah, 100%, bro.
So, that's a fucking great moment, man.
You can tell Anaya.
Yeah.
Your dad was a rapper.
Daddy was
I opened up for this singer.
Daddy was a sprinter. I ran in front of 100,000 people. Like, damn, girl. You got a lot to live up to. No, I'm kidding. No pressure. Not at all. Not at all. Nah, but that's
good
awesome.
on you, Melvin.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
I had another question. It was a good question, actually.
Yeah.
Let me find it. Oh, okay. This is a good one that I found. And I'm like, this is juicy, but like, we'll get your opinion. Do you feel like the rap game is more about clout or talent nowadays? And like not just here in Australia, like
just
everywhere.
Yeah, just in general. Honestly, I don't think a lot of rappers nowadays have talent. Like that's just my personal
I agree, don't worry.
Opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say I 100% agree with you on that, because when we went to Promised Land, I kind of deep that. I feel like at Promised Land there were a few people on stage that didn't really didn't really deserve to be up there.
Yeah.
But then again, each their own.
Yeah. So that's what I believe. Nowadays, rappers are more for clout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, fair enough. I think that saying of sex sells is really prominent now, because there's a lot of like female rappers that are making it quick because they're rapping about body parts.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Sexy bit.
Yeah. Look, the songs go hard, but then when you sit there and you're like,
you know what I'll say to that? I feel like when it comes to rap, sex has always been like a thing.
Yeah.
But
that's
now,
music in general.
In music in general. No, actually not all music, right? Because I think it's more in hip hop. It's more in hip hop.
Yeah.
It's a genre. But I think it's just more than ever before now. Sex has always been there, because you had Lil Kim back in the day. You had all these other rappers back in the day, right? They did it, but they didn't do it to the point of like how it's just everywhere now. Like, with no context or substance.
Yeah.
They can't rap. Takes what's her name? She a baddie?
Ice Spice.
Ice Spice. Take Ice Spice for example.
I'm not saying anything.
a lot of people go to her concerts because they're not there to see her rap.
They're there to see her ass.
Shake that ass. Shake some, like.
Yeah. Look, she's hot. I'll give it to her. But that song about her farting and
you think you're the shit?
Like, the shit. You know what I mean? I thought that was a meme. Like, I thought that was a joke. And then I heard it when I was out one night in the club, and I'm like, what the hell is happening? I honestly thought it was one of those like bullshit, like, you know when like Doja Cat made that song about being a cow?
Yeah.
Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch. I thought it was one of those like bullshit things.
No.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Melvin's songs are not like that.
Nah. You guys actually put creativity and thought into yours, which is good.
Thank you.
But hey, if you guys ever want to make it bigger than what you are, all you got to do is just sell your booty hole to Diddy.
Not me though.
Hey, yo, Diddy.
Oh, God.
I got it.
No.
We got a special guest for you, my boy.
Dude, we do not swing that way, baby.
No.
Man's gonna come through the
Keep it over there in America, brother.
He's gonna come through
Over
the
there.
door with a baby oil.
Oh, God.
Oh, you know what? It was like that video with Meek Mill. You're looking good, Daddy. You're looking good, Melvin. You're looking good, Melvin. How bad do you want this record deal, baby?
No, you guys are doing it properly.
Nah. Be for real though, yeah.
Like, that's it.
Did he came to you, right?
Oh my God!
No. Listen. I'm gonna put an offer on the table, right?
Fuck's sake!
Man came to you, he's like, "Aye, Melvin, listen here, baby," because I'm assuming that's how he talks, right? "Aye, Melvin, listen here, baby. You know, you got potential. I see you got potential, but you need the right people to take it to the next level. Now, I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse, Godfather, by the way. Aye, $100 million. Sell all your albums. You can set your family up for life. Take your kid to the best colleges. You ain't gotta worry about nothing, baby. But all you gotta do is sell me that booty hole. What you gonna do, baby? Think about it. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna tell him
100 mil.
Hey, bro,
100 mil.
I'm gonna
Think about it.
I'm gonna tell him real shit, bro.
Mm-hmm. Come on, baby. You gonna turn down 100 million?
Pause. I have to do a dramatic
Yes.
pause.
Leave us on the edge of the seat.
But nah,
100 million.
I would honestly say nah.
That's your integrity,
Yeah,
like, you know.
That's my integrity, bro. Honestly, I feel
Your
like
morals?
I feel like if I did do it and I did get all that money, like I wouldn't be able to live with myself. Yeah, to be honest, yeah.
Well, I think from what me and you have gathered, what his answer would be, based off this conversation.
Hey, I'm just a messenger, yeah? Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just delivering the message.
Stop with your accent.
Aye. Diddy's gone.
What would you do? My answer's no.
What would I do? You guys ain't smart. We're talking about 100 mil, yeah?
You think you're going to come near me after that?
Listen.
Keep that shit over there.
Listen. I'm a businessman. I'm all about the business. I'm a businessman. I'm a humble man, but I'm a businessman. I'm a realist, yeah? 100 mil. They put 100 mil in front of you right now.
Frankie, it's a yes or no.
It's just that don't stop explaining yourself. It's yes or no.
I've got the potential to change.
Fuck's sake. Yes or no. That's all it is.
Hey, it ain't as simple. It ain't as simple as yes or no. There's some things, but when it comes, I'm telling you, it's like you got the opportunity to change your life, your kid's life, your generation, your whole bloodline. You know, you're not gonna really think about it.
No, nigga.
No,
I'm not either.
Yeah, I'm not either.
I don't know.
It's a no.
I'm really questioning, you know.
Some pretty good arguments on why we
I'm
should.
questioning a lot right now. We're getting married in 3 months. Shit.
Hey,
Frankie.
I'm devil's advocate. I gotta play both sides. You know, I gotta play both sides. Nah, I would say no. I'm not selling my integrity because you know what? Money is great and all, and yes, it is nice to cry in a Porsche in a book or than a Camry, but yeah, you can't sell your integrity, man. Unfortunately, I can't do it.
That's the biggest load of bullshit I've ever heard, Melvin. Ever.
Hey, believe what you want, but I ain't doing
I will, because that was not convincing at all.
Hey, did he call me back?
Oh my God.
No. Hey, yo,
you know where to find me.
After this, Chloe's gonna be looking at you like,
That's my bag.
you better stay away from me.
Mom and Dad, I'm coming home. Oh my God, Frankie.
We're like, why are you running? Why are you running? Where are you going, my friend?
Shit, man. That's bad. That is really bad, man.
But yeah, look, all jokes aside, keep it up with the, the music. Is it like more of a hobby now, or you're starting to take it a lot more serious?
Honestly, for the last year and a bit, I haven't really been going to the studio like I used to. Part of that is because the guy that runs the studio dropped a label. So he's creating a label, and he's also creating like the studio for the label, like the actual like headquarters for it, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So So because of that, there hasn't been much studio time, but the studio launches next month.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so hopefully I can get in some more studio time with that. Yeah.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah.
That's
Something
very
to look forward
exciting.
to.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Nah, that's
We'll be
awesome.
waiting to hear.
Your new releases, bro?
Are you gonna like branch out into genres, like, or are you gonna stick with like rap, or is that like a secret?
Honestly, right now I can't really say I'm a rapper.
No.
I'm not a
Yeah.
rapper.
What do you like consider your vibe or your genre? Like,
That's the thing. Like, that's the thing. I'm stuck in like the headspace of really deciding like what genre or like what kind of music I want to do.
Yeah.
Because I do a bit of Afrobeat, a bit of rap, a bit of singing here and there.
yeah.
So
you could be like Michael Jackson. He did it all.
Yeah. Or Chris
Yeah.
Brown. Chris Brown does it
Yeah.
all. Yeah. You
but
know.
I probably won't go with the singing route.
No.
Yeah, nah. But with the Afrobeat, I feel like I have a bit of potential in that.
Yeah.
And so does my producer. So yeah.
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 Afro rap.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that a genre?
Yeah,
think
yeah,
it is.
yeah.
I
Okay,
think
cool.
it is.
I
yeah.
thought we just had like a creation just there, like we can trademark that shit, but no. Afro rap.
Yeah.
But
Love.
apart from rap though, right? Like, are there other genres like you listen to? Like,
Oh, bro,
music-wise?
I listen to all genres. Like I am actually a big fan of female artists.
Yeah.
Because it just, I don't know, it gives like a little bit of a, what's that word?
Inspiration? Or
It's not inspiration. Like hearing like a female like
Different,
sing,
like a
or,
different
rap,
perspective?
it gives you like
Like creativity or like different perspective?
is it different words?
it's like a good like it's like a euphoric feeling.
Oh,
yeah, in a way, yeah.
Like a mellow feeling.
Okay,
like,
love.
yeah.
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 I know.
It's
what
like
you
they put things like in different words.
yeah.
If I don't know if that makes sense.
mean. Yeah, like different perspective.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like,
So I
yeah,
really
I get
fuck
you.
with female artists is hard. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, a female artist that I feel like gives off that vibe. She's in the Afrobeat genre. I think you can consider it as Afrobeat as well, but it's Thames.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, Thames.
Did you see her at Promised Land when she came? She wasn't last year. It was the year before.
Oh no! Last year was my first Promised Land.
So
Yep.
you know who they had? It was that British artist,
Georgia Smith.
Georgia Smith.
Oh
or something
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Nah, she's
Yeah,
good.
that
Yeah,
was-
yeah.
yeah.
I like her.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that was the year before
Yeah.
Thames. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, she was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was really good. Yeah. I don't know. It's like they could say something like, he bought me flowers, and it was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's just like they put it in a different,
is this the way that like
The way they express it.
very artistic.
deliver? Yeah.
Yeah, the deliveries. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I have any more questions about music before we go on to the final topic? I think that was my juicy question. Clout or talent.
Oh yeah.
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 If you know the right people, you can take your places. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, man.
Speaking of music, I've been listening to 6ix9ine again.
Oh really?
I think there's something wrong with me.
honestly, I don't blame you because because you know how we all used to listen to him back in the day and
Yeah.
we used to like bang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he disappeared, he went to jail, and now he's popping up every now and then
Yeah.
on my feed, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah, but
6ix9ine.
I came across a few things about him. Apparently, he went like bankrupt. He went like really broke because you know how he made all that money like from when he was really blowing up the last 3 years or 4 years of his run.
Yeah.
Motherfucker wasn't paying taxes to the IRS, which
A lot of
is
them don't now.
yeah, which is like the our
ATO.
ATO,
Yeah.
but the American one. So because he was young and dumb and had all this money and all this clout and all this fame, and probably people in his management team didn't tell him all the proper instructions.
Yeah.
He was flashing, buying all these things, making all the money.
Be on the block on the regular.
Literally, right? And the whole time, bro wasn't even paying his taxes.
Yeah, but
damn.
Shakira did it. I'm pretty sure Bruno Mars has done it too now.
And now look at them. They've gone bankrupt.
Isn't there Sean Kingston as well? Him
Sean
and his mum?
Kingston, yeah.
He's there in prison?
With the mum.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to be singing in the cell. Your way to beautiful girl. He's going to be singing to his mum in jail, that man. Fucking hell, all of them. All of them are gone to jail.
How the times have changed, how the mighty have fallen. That's crazy. Speaking of Sean Kingston, apparently a few years back, he performed at Werribee Plaza. It was like the
So same with like Tim and Maddie as well. Like,
but Sean Kingston was more.
Sean Kingston's bigger
than Tim or Maddie.
Werribee.
Werribee.
Can you imagine you're going shopping
everywhere? Yo, nah, that's crazy. I'm learning a lot today, man.
Yeah, it's like the Kardashians. They all came to High Point. They went. Do you remember when High Point used to have the stage? It's where the stairs are now.
Yeah.
That used to be a stage.
Oh, word.
Yeah, they did a meet and greet there years ago.
Was it packed?
Packed.
It would have been packed out. Yeah.
Packed. I remember all these girls were getting in trouble because I went to all girls school. Yeah. And that day, I think it was Kylie Jenner was there with Kendall or something. Yeah. Everyone was leaving school early to go meet. I couldn't give a fuck.
That's when.
And everyone left. I was in history, but I think there was 2 other girls. And they were like, oh, I've got a doctor's appointment. The next day, they're all at the High Point in their school uniform with the Kardashians. That's where when celebrities could do like normal shit and just go and do like a free meet and greet. Now,
you can't do that nowadays.
You get your shit.
It's like $700 like for a VIP ticket without.
Yeah.
I'd love to know how much it'd be to meet Chris Brown. Those tickets.
Hey, don't even go there.
I was about to say,
Just to meet him.
Hold your horses. Hold your horses.
Have you seen the photos of meet and greet?
Those photos are wild, man. I told my girl, hey,
you're never meeting Chris Brown. No.
Damn.
Yeah, those
That's
photos.
crazy.
It's like, you got to get your money's worth, I guess.
That's crazy. I remember when he's first, like some of his music video, he was chasing after the girls. Now the girls are chasing after him in order to take a photo with him.
Yeah.
Paying $1,000. Fuck that.
That's crazy, man.
It's crazy, bro.
Nah.
Okay, we've got 2 topics, but we'll do them like in one. Okay. We're going to do relationships and first time father.
Okay.
So we'll do a couple questions from each topic.
Yeah.
So, relationships. Mr. Man over here has a missus.
Yes, I do. Shout out to my girlfriend Jua.
Shout out to Jua.
Yes. Shout out.
We love you.
Yes,
hello. So we would like to know, how did you meet?
Okay.
Like just like a brief, because a lot of people have like a deep story. You can do like a brief if you want.
Sorry, bro. Just talking to the mic.
Yeah.
Oh.
Got you.
Nah, you're good.
How did you guys meet? And then from there, we want to know what's a date that you guys have always wanted to go on.
Yeah. How we met. It was actually at a family friend's birthday party. It was in 2017.
Oh.
At a family friend's birthday party. It was Gami.
Oh, yeah.
Gami's birthday party. And I went there with Collie.
Yeah.
And then back then I didn't drink, so I was pretty sober. And then out of nowhere, some girl just walks up to me and starts dancing with me. I'm like, sweet. So we So we start dancing, and then she dipped like straight after that. Like I did not see her for like the rest of the party, and then I was just thinking, damn, who was that girl, right? And then like
that girl,
and then like a couple months later, I'm on Facebook, and then a friend suggestion comes up. And then I'm looking at this photo hard. I'm like, yo.
I've seen this photo.
Yeah. I'm like, why does this girl look so familiar? And then I added her. And then I texted her. I was like, hey, were you at that party, da. Yeah. And this is like, yeah, it was me. I was like,
oh, there you go.
I love that.
Yeah, so you had to go searching.
Yeah, bro.
I love it.
She's making you work for it.
Oh my god!
Damn, bro. Why you do my boy like that? You dance with him and you have him like wandering for like months and months. You know, you losing sleep over scratching your head.
Oh my god, that's beautiful though. I love
nice.
that.
That's nice.
I love it.
Better than how we met, that's for sure.
We met the same way, man. Oh, well, like there was no dancing, pre-dancing.
Yeah.
But no, I added him on Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So you came across her Facebook page.
And then what was like, your first day or like, how was that like? Like, you don't have to go too into details about it.
The first link up was actually in front of my house because we were both scared.
Yeah.
Oh, stop. That's cute.
Yeah. So we linked up in front of my house instead of going out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we just sat there and talked. So yeah, that was the first link up.
Oh, my heart.
Don't you just love love?
I love love so much. Like, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
That's really sweet.
Yeah.
Oh.
And a date that we'd like to go on that we've never went on. This is really nice Japanese restaurant.
Yeah.
It's in South Yara. It's called Waguya, but it's like very high end.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been there once in my lifetime.
Yeah.
And honestly, I have not stopped thinking about it.
Yeah, it's
Really?
been on your
Since I
mind.
went. Yeah.
It's crazy.
So we've been I wanted to go there for like the longest, but we just haven't had the chance to. Yeah, so that's a date idea that we haven't done yet. Yeah.
Oh, I love.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
one day you will go. It will happen.
Not yet, but it'll happen.
It will
and,
happen.
and when it happens, bro, you gotta make sure you take a photo of every single
Every single thing.
Yeah.
Don't eat.
Yeah.
The phone eats before you. The phone eats before
You know how
you,
it
man.
is, bro. You gotta get your money's worth. Take a photo of the chair. take a photo of the plate.
Yeah.
Like this.
Oh, that's so good.
Yo, see, this is how we living, yo. We living big boss man shit.
sir.
So,
yes, sir.
Waguya.
Yeah,
Waguya, yeah.
literally.
Waguya.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I love that. And we're going to end on the last question.
Yes.
Last question. It's about being a first-time father.
Yeah, and I think we touched on it a little bit.
We
at the
did
start,
at the start.
but we're gonna start the
But-
way we're gonna end the way we started.
But
Yeah.
I like this question because
Yeah.
I'm like, this is, you know what? You might have a little hack.
Yeah.
What is your go-to trick for when the baby won't stop crying?
See, that is a very funny one because honestly, when she's really, really crying,
Yeah.
she wants her mom.
Ah.
Yeah, but I am the one that can put her to sleep. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't know, she just likes to lay on my chest and just pass out. So yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
So yeah,
Oh
whenever
my
she's
God.
tired, she'll just come lay on my chest and go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But her mom can't put it to sleep as well as I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, the
She
boys.
just yeah, the boys.
Okay. So lying on the father's chest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. That's really cute.
She be fake moving,
Yeah.
my mom, I'll let you like feel, but I really want to fall asleep, on daddy's chest.
Oh, that's so
nice.
cute.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So, just to end the episode, do you have any final thoughts? Anything you'd like to say about today as well?
Oh no!
If you've enjoyed it.
I actually really enjoyed coming today. I'm a bit nervous. I don't know if you guys can tell. And when I'm nervous, like I stutter.
You're
lot.
fine.
Yeah,
You did incredibly well, bro.
But other than that, this was actually very fun.
Oh, good.
It's chilled, bro. Like we're chilling, we're talking shit.
I have a suggestion for you guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
Prince would make everyone laugh.
He could go
have to-
viral if he
yeah.
came on.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what? One
Yeah.
day we'll do an episode with him, but we'll also do an episode maybe all four of us.
Yeah.
I
think
Jua suggested that.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we're gonna get another microphone
Yeah.
because, like, we've got the room to have 4 people.
Yeah.
Even 5 if you squeeze in a bit,
Yeah.
but but it's more about comfort.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he would
Yeah.
have. Oh my god,
Malteser looking head.
leave him. I think
diabolical.
Yeah, okay. So
Broken.
suggestion:
Yeah.
bring Prince on.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
This is the official call
But
out.
you have to convince him because he's a bit
Yeah,
shy.
Yeah.
we're dragging
Yeah.
it. Don't
Yeah.
worry. Yeah. And just one final question from me. And I think we asked ourselves this question as well, like on a couple of episodes that we did. If you could go back a few years from where you're at now and tell your younger self something, like for example, when you were like 10, 11,
Yeah.
what would the message as your current self, go back in time and speak to your younger self, what would the messaging be? Just based off, your experience at the moment with life and everything.
So the message would be, honestly, because in my teenage years, I kind of went a bit wild. Like after I stopped
running.
Yeah. After I stopped with running, and after I stopped coming to like Northside to like I hang out with the boys. I started hanging out with like the wrong crowd, whatnot. So the message to like my youngest self, I just told myself to like hang out with like good people. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's well said.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
I think it is air horn.
Yes.
You go. Hang out with good people.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
Love
Also,
it.
if you've enjoyed today's episode,
Like I am right now.
yes.
Yeah. Oh, stop. Yes, we are good people. It's confirmed. It's confirmed.
Some of us will take 100 million though.
Melvin, can you please get your friends? Oh my God.
I'm just saying, I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse. I'm just saying. But
fuck.
It's been really good having you here today, and we gotta have you back on.
Having us on. I was gonna say. Thank you for coming on.
You guys show
I know.
up.
Why am I saying that? Thank you for coming on. It's been really good.
Yes.
I learned how to pronounce your Instagram name.
Meezy Demartian.
Yeah.
Meezy
We learned how
Demartian.
you guys met. Like it was really good to have you on. Thank you
Thank
so
you guys
much.
very much for inviting me here.
Of course.
I loved it.
Of course.
If you've liked today's episode, make sure to like and subscribe. Show us some love, yeah. And
Yes.
also,
all of Melvin's links will be down below.
yes, and obviously
And Spotify.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everything.
So go show your boy some love as well. Hit the tracks. Let us know what you think about his music, and let's keep it going.
You know the vibe.
Say it, bro. Yeah. Well, with that being said, Chloe, send it off.
Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, everyone. Have a good one. We hope you enjoyed and see you in 2 weeks.
Peace.
Bye.
Yeah.